Here am I, answering to your questions. You have asked me, what can I do when I get angry? It's a turning point, a moment in which I feel disappointed, when I discuss and I get angry. What can I do? Well, I always give the same answer. Usually, the way we treat ourselves, the treatment we give to ourselves, it's pretty much the same treat that we give to the others. Even though it's also true that we are never as tough with the others as we are with ourselves, and this is how we reach a turning point. It would be like if I allow myself to do a certain thing. For example, it comes across my mind the example of the convenience. If I live with somebody else and I allow myself to don't clean the dust and the other doesn't care, then everything is fine, isn't it? But if my housemate dislikes the dust, then he or she will complain, will get angry, will have his or her turning point, right? But as I don't care, I don't understand why he or she bothers so much. This would be an approach. Another case would be when the others does something that I almost don't do. I don't get why he or she is so overwhelmed for something that isn't necessary, because as I have learned that with doing it a little bit is enough. I don't get it. For example, when having only a little bit of fear is enough, it's better to do a counterphobic and don't feel it. Or with being just a little bit upset is enough, instead of going off on a tangent. It's like if with this that I do so little, the other does it so much, it will bother me. It will have a turning point, and possibly we will have a discussion because I won't allow you to do something that I don't allow myself to do. Obviously, all of this that I'm telling you, it's not filtered by our mind, because when we get angry, we connect and use our instinctive energy, and we almost don't process what is happening to us through our mind. And that's why it's so important to be aware of these three bases of Gestalt therapy. Awareness. I make myself aware with what is happening to me and I make it conscious. I check my body to be conscious of what I'm feeling. Maybe it hurts me or it pisses me off. I can't get it how he or she can do it, how he or she loses his or her time with this. I give to myself a whole explanation in order to justify my madness. And this helps me to feel the pain, to feel how upset am I and how much I want to explode. And if I can see the origin of my turning point, of my anger, it will be much easier to dissolve it. Because then I can truly understand that I have learned to behave on one way and the other one learned in another different way. And then I can be tolerant with the other. But if I don't tolerate myself, I won't be able to tolerate you with something that I can't even tolerate it with myself. For this reason, it's also important to realize what do you need with this turning point. Because it's really important to be able to say to the other, hey, look, as I have learned that it's not good, it's difficult for me to understand that it might be good for you. And then it's easier to respect, and for the other one, it's easy as well to feel respected with his or her way to behave. And sometimes, well, most of the times, it allows us to grow because I give you my learning and you give me yours. And both of us can take this learning and its usefulness for the future. For example, crying has never been easy for me. It's something that I have always considered a lose of time because I learned that crying wasn't useful. But when one grows up and observes that the other cries and it's useful for him or for her, it gives you an invitation to explore it. And there I can actually grow and value tears as a way of liberate and grow that I didn't learn in my childhood. And that's a beauty of being alive, and conflicts are always a wonderful opportunity of self-reflection and introspection, and take responsible of your conflicts in order to be happy and being able to share it with others without letting yourself get affected so much of what is happening to the other one, or at least you can both respect each other much more. Well, there's another capsule. I hope you enjoy it.